Hello and welcome. My name is Lionel Mentality Lost, depending on how you found me, and this team... Oh god, I'm building with their guy. Okay. This is Bureau XCOM Declassified.
I could really use your help. Have a moment?
What can I do for you?
You can get the boys in the lab off my back, for one. I've got operations to route, and they think I'm their personal secretary.
It's root.
I'm sure Falk will have some choice words for them if they're distracting you from mission-critical work.
Sure, I could tell the director. Or I could just get someone to help them and get back to my actual work.
Maybe I can help you there. Where's the worst of it?
We're hearing activity across the country. Any place where there are people to report it. But the report per capita has been spiking in New Mexico.
Have we sent anyone to examine it?
De Silva took a team, but he hasn't reported back yet.
How are you holding up?
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, sir. As always.
And the rest of the operators?
Wouldn't know. We haven't had time to talk for the last 36 hours.
I think
That's
radio
all for now.
operators
Thank you, sir.
only be
And keep up the good
having
work.
time to talk.
There are a lot of people out there who need
That's
you.
their job.
I will.
Talk. You know, I know this game's been out for a while, but I think it'd be cool if it worked like a little bit like Enemy Unknown, where it was just kind of random events and stuff over and over. You guys are just staring at each other, staring deep into each other's eyes. Huzzah! Tried to punch somebody. You didn't see it because you didn't punch. Frickin' guy's name that I forgot that was just said. I think it's Carter, but I don't remember. Enemy infiltrator, subject to receive double guard at all times. Demonstrated ability to cloak since its surgery is subject to blah 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 blah. This is not engineering. I guess this is like the medical lab. Can I go in there? No. Can I go in here? No. It's a sectoid. It's a very badly burned sectoid. Did I do that? I might have done that.
I think I would like that, Mr. Falk. I think I would like that very much. You are Dr. Heinrich Dresner, correct? Yeah, Mr. Falk. And do you understand why I am interviewing?
Dr. Dresner, here are the findings of the outsider biopsies. Outsider biology is largely limited to our own carbon-based bipedal. Many appear to have major modifications. On death, these modifications overheat, rapidly consuming themselves. Their host.
Officially or unofficially? None of this will be in the final records of your immigration. Officially, our commitment to Yalta means we must turn you away. And yet, here we both are. Yes, well, we can't risk losing a mind like yours to the Soviets, now can we? You need not worry about that, sir. There is a reason I surrendered to your soldiers, or not to Stalin's. What reason is that? I do not like their cold winters. Very funny. Regardless, we need to talk about your past affiliations. What is there to say? What was done was terrible, wasteful, inhuman. I have regrets, but I had no part in that. No way to prevent it. You could have left. At that time, I did have a family to support. Also, I feared my once great nation would turn to the Communist Party. So you supported the alternative? Only at first. By the time I saw what they truly were, it was too late to escape. I'm a scientist, Mr. Falk. I understand physics, fluid dynamics, chemical reactions.
Taking a while.
But I cannot see the future. I cannot predict the horrors of my fellow men. We can't offer you atonement, Doctor. But we can offer you a chance to use your skills to help people.
It'd be cool if I could just like walk away and not have to stand near it. Because I like listening to that stuff, I do, but I don't like standing in one spot forever.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Irrationality will not help us identify enemy infiltrators.
Calm while you perform tests on men, like livestock.
These tests serve to protect them, and after all, they are all volunteers.
Maybe, but we're still not certain of what...
Leaders of the outsider forces, the commanders exhibit the same physique as other outsiders, but have significant impact. Carry personal effects in the battle. It often appears as devotional items, perhaps involved in religions of their origin.
Ah, William! Welcome to our newly refitted laboratory. I'm certain that Dr. Veer would love to give you a tour of the facilities. Yeah, Herr Doctor?
Yes, of course. I'll just leave Heinrich to his tests.
Right, I guess I'm getting a tour of the facility. Should I?
Down here is what we call the workshop. It's where we test the new equipment and applications. It's all quite experimental, so don't use anything here until it's been cleared for the field.
Bloody hell, that's brilliant. No, I don't know about all that. It's just a minor change. You would have done it yourself in time.
Here we go. As you see, we have the automated turret deployed, but it cannot draw a line of sight on any targets. You can lift a target out from behind its cover to get a clear shot. But if you face many targets, it might be a better option to lift your turret instead. Go ahead and try.
Okay.
The engineers are especially proud of the gyroscopic stabilization that makes that possible. It'd be a shame not to put it to use in the field.
Is that all?
The boys in the lab just wanted to make sure you knew all your options in the field. Never know when it'll come in handy.
So, is that just what we're theorizing? Is that I'm just creating like an electromagnetic field that's lifting people?
As you may have guessed from the glow, this is where we store element 115, or Illyrium. Understanding it is vital to our ability to adapt and adopt outsider technology. So far, our results have been mixed, at best. But I'm sure you didn't come here just for a guided tour. I'll leave you to your duties, William.
Okay. Have a look at this. Sectopod. While not a living alien species, the sectopod was new to age, standing 20 feet tall. All terrain that can be used as military weapon, or melee weapons. The sectoid encased and sustained within the armor. These pilots are unable to leave the sectopod, and in many cases their containment tanks are welded shut and may actually be carefully bred. Oh, I didn't know that. The sectopods are actually welded into it. Do you have anything interesting to say?
Agent Carter, I fear I haven't properly expressed my gratitude for the rescue you provided me.
Just happy to have a man like you on board. We need all the help we can get.
Appreciate it, Carter. I hope I live up to your expectations.
In fact, you can start now. I have a few questions about what went on back at Rosemont.
I'll do my best, though I have to admit I'm not sure I understand it all either. Not something I'm typically eager to admit, by the way. Where shall we start?
Did you know that your assistant was one of them?
Yes, well, believe it or not, I'm as shocked as you. More so, I dare say. He was so dedicated, so curious. That's no excuse. I mean, how could I have been such a fool?
You're lying. I'm supposed to believe you worked side by side with an enemy operative and never had any idea. And they call you a genius.
Believe what you will, Agent, I was fooled. And by someone I came to care quite deeply about. I don't expect you to fathom the intricacies of human emotion, but I don't care for your insinuations. I am as much a patriot as any enlisted man.
They didn't hire me for my sensitivity, Doc. Sorry if my heart doesn't go out for a traitorous alien.
The question is, traitorous to whom? He provided us with invaluable information.
Your assistant mentioned something called Mosaic. Said you were the key to it. Seemed to have something to do with the measurements you were taking. Any idea what he meant by that?
I don't know much about it at all, other than it controls the Venn gates connecting our worlds, and it also seems to exact some degree of influence over the denizens of that world. As to why Lawrence regarded me as the key to it remains a mystery.
But what is it? Is it a thing? Or a person? What is it?
I wish I knew, Agent. It could be any number of things. Natural force, a psychological disorder. One thing is certain, however. It does seem to be accessible via physical technology.
The people we saw back there. The stuck ones. The ones who can't stop doing the same thing over and over. What's the skinny on them? Are they us? Or are they them?
To be honest, I haven't the foggiest. I can say it was horrifying to witness.
All the
My
conversations
students, one by one, falling victim to the condition.
How does it operate? Why does it only take some people?
A mystery as yet, but one I aim to get to the bottom of. I did notice trends. More students than professors, more whites than blacks. Nothing I can yet identify as the source.
Before I go, tell me, why are you so valuable? Folk seems to think we can't win this thing without you.
I suppose he regards the work I've been doing with ARPA as essential. I've been tracking audio signals gathered via telemetry. I shopped my findings around the scientific community for months.
Anything concrete?
Only subtle results, but Myron, Director Falk, recognized their import. I thought it was merely a curious anomaly, but he felt it was a warning. Guess now we know who was right.
I've been down in this lab for like 10 minutes now, and I feel like I've done nothing. Oh look, another note. Gunship. Gunship we face is only one of a countless number of outsiders. Blah 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 blah. Just detailing what the gunship is. Also said they cannibalized parts. That was interesting. I suppose I could actually go through the effort of actually reading that stuff. But I won't. Because I'm not. I do actually skip it over, so. Ugh, excuse me. I cannot stop yawning for some reason. I apologize. Is there anything fun down here?
They say these people's eyes are blind.
Just solid black. Who's leaving all these files around for me to read? As the tragic events around Nils' demise have taught us, we must be eternally vigilant against infiltration. The outsider man is visual screening.
What do you know about it? You weren't even there.
I know people. I got knowledge.
You got shit for brain.
I think my phone's ringing. Nope. Alright, I'm actually a little off on time here, so I'm actually going to end it here. I know this has not been the most exciting part, but maybe I'll even cut it out. I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Okay. Wow. I completely spaced. The other reason is that I got
It's not good enough anymore. No, they all want some crazy ray gun. Carter, what's this I hear about people sleepwalking through cities?
Your guess is as good as mine. Whatever the outsiders did to them, we don't know how to fix it.
Sounds like a friend I knew back in the service. Mine just snapped.
As long as we still got people working on a cure, there's still a chance for them.
Oh, right you are. Although if they can't remember it after they recover, that'd probably be a mercy.
How are our food and water supplies?
We should be able to hold off for another month, maybe more with tighter rationing.
Tell me more about that friend in the service. Anything like the sleepwalkers?
Well, I can't say it was too similar. I mean, poor old Ken didn't have black gunk all over his eyes to start. But the things he saw when we were in the Great War.
Terrible things happen during war.
Anyway, he never got over the shock. And Myron and I never got over what happened to him.
Oh, this guy's
I
old.
just hope we can do more for those sleepwalkers.
How are our food and water
damn
supplies?
We should be...
You've known the old man for a while. Has he always been this paranoid?
No, not at all. In fact, I remember when he used to be a naive new recruit.
What happened to him?
Well, it's not hardly my place to tell his life story. But let's just say that sort of attitude doesn't last after the third time a refugee pulls a gun on you.
Fair.
That's enough prying for now.
Anytime, Carter.
Alright. So I'm going to stop it here. If I happen upon anything else important or interesting, I will start the recording, but it should come back when I'm starting a new mission.
Have you heard about what they got there?
I want to take a couple shots.
Look, Grace.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Whoa, really? That's not even cool. That is dark, actually.
Take that one out!
Enemies engaged!
That's your target!
Targeting now! Shot one!
I don't want to do that. Okay. Yep, like I said, I'm going to be done. I got to make a phone call real quick, and then I'll come right back to it, and party on with some more Bureau XCOM Declassified here. So once again, my name is Lionel Mentati Lost, depending on how you found me.
I heard this.
This has been Bureau XCOM Declassified. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Please consider subscribing. But
How do we know
otherwise,
we
I
don't
will
have
see
more
all you
in here?
folks
There was another.
in the next part. Bye.